see if this works. So in this video, we've laid out our skimmer with our main body here, and then we have our fin number 1 here and fin number 2 here, and then this is our air scoop. And so we're going to gather our materials, which are a pair of scissors and our glue stick, and we are going to cut this main body, this fin, cutting away this part of the square that we created in the last video. And then we're going to cut this sliver, this triangle right here, and this triangle right here. We will fold along this line, we will fold along this line, and then we will fold this line, and then cut here, fold this line, and cut here. So first things first, we have to cut this apart. Now, I did have a little divot here, this curve, this tab that was cut away, so I had to shift this set of materials over a little bit. So that'll influence us a tiny little bit. To speed things along, I'm going to use a paper cutter, but cutting with scissors works too. So first things first, let's cut our main body. And when we cut our main body, I want to get my main body lined up. Now, I want to line up my paper cutter so that my main body is from here to here. So my main body is cut out. I have this line here and this line here that have to be the cuts. So I'm going to use my scissors for that. And I'll cut this side over here. Alright, I'm going to lay this to the side. Now, cut my fins. Now, my fins, I'm going to cut this top section off. And then I have to cut this 1/2 inch relief here and this 1/2 inch relief here. I forgot to cut this section off. So fin number 1. Tidy this edge up. This is off by just the tiniest little bit. Okay. And number 2. Now, we're going to cut first. Cutting all these lines here. Alright, so now we have this. This is the air scoop, fin 1, fin 2, and main body. Now, we have to fold this one, and we have to fold the main body. And when we fold the main body and do that, what we're going to need to do is we need to prep this fold area. And one of the easiest way to prep it so that we get a nice crisp fold is to take a ruler and then lay it along the line like this, and then drag our scissors along that line. 1, 2. Not so much that we want to rip it and gouge it and tear it and everything, but just enough to put what we would call a scoring mark. Just a tiny this little score. And we're going to take this side, pull my fingers very far apart so I can brace. Make sure that my cutting, my little score mark is going right on that. All right. Now, you'll notice that when I go to fold it, it is a nice crisp edge. This one over here, nice crisp edge. So now, see, nice crisp edge. Okay. There we go. Now, we do the same thing for our air scoop. Two little scores around. Now this is the air scoop. It's not 100% symmetrical, but we did our best. So the air scoop has this triangle shape. Now this is the back. This is the back of our skimmer. So if this is the back of our skimmer, the air scoop, the skinny part of the air scoop has to go towards the front of the skimmer, and the wider part will be in the back, because when we lay it in here, this part here is going to be a thin scoop. It's going to scoop air under the car, and it's going to be like a wedge. It's going to wedge air under, and then this part is going to scoop the air and keep it, hold it underneath the car by flapping this down a little bit. So to glue this up, we need our venerable glue stick, and we're going to put glue here, and we're going to put glue here. Good amount of glue, but don't go crazy with it. And then we're going to stick it in here, and we want the front of the scoop to be even with the front of the skimmer. And then my little trick is that I stick a ruler down in here, and the ruler holds the scoop to the edge. Right. So now the scoop has a wide part towards the back of the vehicle, and the skinny part is towards the front. You can see that goes in there. All right. And then we have to put our fins on. The fins, a lot of kids put them on backwards. I don't know why, but we have to pay attention. So the skimmer fins go on the outside of these tabs in the back. So I want the triangle to be diagonally up away from the front like this. There's a little tab. So I need to put the glue on this side. All the way to the corners. Line it up with the back end. And put it like this. Just delicately going to glue. Now, this is where we can get tricky. So now I need this one to be here. So if I held it in my hand like the last one and did this, glue's on the wrong side. So I have to flip it over. I'm going to put the glue on this side. The corners. Pull my tab out. Hold it on there nice and tight. And there is our skimmer. Just gotta fold this down just a little bit. Now, this flap holds air underneath. This scoop is going to scoop air underneath the skimmer and hold us on a little cushion.